Hi, I am going to show you how I set up my Positive Teacher Company planner. I have been using Positive Teacher Company planners for, I think this is my fourth one. I discovered them while I was off when I had my daughter Keris, who is now 6, but I didn't start teaching again until 2019, and I love the brand. I love all the extra details that they have. So I'm going to show you my current planner, which is this one, Cosmic Haze. Now the first thing I normally do with my planner is get my little Cricut Joy out and create myself a vinyl to go on the front to show who it belongs to. But this year I decided to go for something different, because for the first time TPTC have started doing personalisation of the embossing, and for the first time they are matching the initials to the hardware on the planner. So this was the one that I went for. If you follow me on Instagram you will have seen it, and I chose to get the embossing because it is absolutely gorgeous. And I love the planners this year. They're all embossed as well on the front and on the back. And they've brought the elastic back this year. Now, I am a fan of the elastic, but I can live without it, I suppose. I did get one of the detachable elastics last year, but I didn't really use it much, to be honest. But anyway, hey-ho. The other thing I got was the standard little envelope with a lovely motivational postcard. Quite often I put these up in my classroom somewhere. A personal mantra card. Now I'm going to come back to this in a minute. Hopefully I'll remember, because quite often I don't. And this year's little booklet is My Happy Place, and is absolutely lovely. It's got so many different things to help you stay positive, because let's face it, sometimes being a teacher, it's not all that positive. From the sad things that you hear about what's going on with the kids in their personal lives out of school, to the way the government treat us. But you know, let's not get political on here. This is meant to be about fun stationery. And this year they have changed up the Collect Team TPC. Now I have already procrastinated, I guess, and dug out all my old stickers, and because I get a lot of orders from TPTC, much to my husband's despair, and I've already started collecting them, because this year Rachel wants us to send them to kind of prove that we've collected. So I've done that, and I've organised those, and now I can't, there it is, and I'm just clipping those all together, and they stay on my desk out of the way. So I don't need to put personalisation on the front. I'm going to put that out of the way as well. And I also got a pen loop. Now I think this was included in the pen loops that were an option, and I thought that it might go quite nicely with the inside, but I have noticed it's a bit darker, but it's not the end of the world. I don't really care. I quite like the colour. It looked a bit rose goldy, and when the elastic sticks out it will look quite nice. So that was my my thing. And I also got the, sorry, my desk's really creaky. I also got the matching washi tape, because it is just so pretty. I love the colours. Now my kids helped me choose this. I did a massive vote and I picked out all the designs that I particularly liked, and I went with the majority. So my 2 classes got to vote, and they went for this one, and they expected me to go for the stationery, and I'll be totally honest, I really loved the Stationery Love one. I really loved that one. And I'm really hoping, because TPTC aren't doing undated planners, and I had originally planned to go for an undated planner just to prove it. It's up here. There we go. I'd gone for that one, already personalised, already ready to go, with the exception of filling anything in. But these came out and I was like, oh. But I'm really hoping that Rachel decides to do the stationery one as an undated planner, so that if I ever need another one, then I can do that. Now, you may have noticed this to the side. Another thing that I do, and I'm hoping that my phone just looked like it was buzzing a bit, but another thing I do is rip out all the pages for August, because I don't teach in August. I take out one of the weeks at Christmas and one of the weeks at Easter, and then the last week of July, because that's when we've broken up and I don't need those pages. So they have already gone. But I do keep them because you never know when you need to test a pen or something like that. And pen testing in any kind of notebook is always important, in my opinion. Now, that was it in the envelope. Oh yeah, the other thing I ordered, and hopefully there won't be too much glare, is I ordered the rose gold monthly divider stickers. Because I like to be able to find the month I'm in, because although I use the I also use the bookmarks. I didn't get a bookmark this time because I have, you know, I just move them over, but I do find that I still need that in order to find where I am. It's so stupid. Anyway, but yeah, so this is my order information. Let's put that out. I've already found, you can't see, I've already found a really cute vinyl sticker that I just wanted to put in there, because sometimes, last year I put, in fact I'll show you that as well. Where's it gone? I put my planner down somewhere already and I've forgotten where I put it. Did I put it? Ah, I mean, there's not a great deal of space in my office. So I've already done loads of stickering. I'm a Sylvanian Families fan and hedgehogs. And you know, union stuff. Oh, that's gross. My nail polish is peeling off. Let's just get rid of that. That looks like I've got a hangnail. My teacher mantra last year: do things future you will thank you for. Now this year I have noticed that they have put a space for the teacher mantra, and the only thing I would say, and weirdly the card does feel a lot thinner. Let me double check. I think we're about to be invaded by my daughter, so apologies for the noise and the crashing about. Yeah, it is actually a tiny bit thinner than last year. And I did use a sticker on mine. I don't have beautiful cursive writing like that. My writing is reasonable most of the time, but one thing I think they're kind of missing a bit of a trick on is this could be printed on sticker paper, and then here we go, interruption. Yes, I can run you a bath in a moment.
What's on there? How did you get that?
Yeah, magic. Okay, I've got to go now. I've got to run her a bath. Okay, all set in the bath. Now, the other thing that I do, I'm just hoping that my arm is dry enough now that I won't get water all over my planner. Just wipe that off. Okay, so the other thing I do, as I was saying, is I go through and add post-its to the end of term, inset days, the start of term, and these are my last three. And I've already done them because actually I do this every year, so I keep the post-its because I don't need to, this planner's not going anywhere for a while. I also use a pencil to write on all the pages that I don't need, that they need to be covered, because I don't need that page, but I do want this one. So sometimes, you know, the last page has different things on it and you might not need one side, but you do need the other. Lots of timetable pages this year, and there's been a few other additions. So another thing that I've already filled in, oh yes, we were talking about the personal mantra card before Keris came in. So one of the things, I think I might have already said this, it's hard to know because I get so distracted with my child. But then don't we all? The personal mantra card fits perfectly on there. This is a new page, so it's got I'm happiest when, my reason for teaching, 3 things I'm grateful for, my favourite colours. That's going to be really hard for me to fill in. Oh, sorry, not quite in shot there. There we go. And then my happy place. Excuse me, still nursing a bit of a cold, you know, half-term cold. But one thing I think that they could do is put that on sticker paper, and then if this is going to be a regular page, perhaps they'll do it next year, then you can just peel and stick it and it will go in perfectly. But I'm happy to use glue or, you know, beautiful washi tape, because, you know, let's face it, the one thing you can rely on for the Positive Teacher Company is beautiful washi tape. I haven't done the key information yet because I'm not entirely sure what my role is next year. My role keeps changing. Long story short, I keep getting 1-year contract, but I've now been at the school for 4 years, so they need to do something. This I keep for my form group, because although I work primarily at the moment with year 5 and year 6, we run like a secondary school. So I'm a middle school. I work at a middle school, and we run like a secondary school. So classes change and the teacher stays in the same room and the classes go to the teacher. But I always keep this for my form group, which reminds me I actually need to update that, because my current form group, their timetable has changed. So has mine for the 5th time this year. 3 big goals for the year. My 3rd one is always, because I do drama at the school, is a successful school production. I've planned to sort out the students and staff involved by January, and want to fundraise £400 by May, because that will cover some of the production costs that we incur. And I don't know what my step 3 is going to be yet, but we don't need 3 steps. I'm sure I'll come up with something. Habit trackers. Now, one thing I wanted to say about these is I'm a bit hit and miss with these, with habit trackers. I'm not very good with them, but something that I always try to do, and if I'm going to do it, I always use a dot pen. Now, these are ones from Oopsie Daisy, but you can get another brand, Zig Clean Colour dot pens. Now, these are basically the same, and they have a, where are we? Put that on the back of some paper so it's not so blown out. So you get a nice writing tip at one end and a blobby tip, if you've not seen these before, at the other, and you literally blob it, and you can do a small blob or you can do a big blob. One thing you do need to check though is it will go through the paper, which is why I keep these. So I know that the Zig ones go through, but I don't know about these. I'm assuming they're by the same manufacturer, but you never know. So I'm just going to just press that, really press it, really smush it. And oh no, this one's not gone through, so that's okay. I mean, I didn't expect the envelope and the paper to be of the same quality, but they really write nicely. In fact, they remind me a bit of I've got some Norris handwriting pens, because I'm part of the Statler Teacher Teacher Club thing, and they said, do you want to test our pens? And I was like, sure, free pens, why not? The only thing is those, I find they scratch and then they spatter, but so they don't go through, and they're lovely. And then obviously decide what each hobby is going to be, what each habit is going to be, or how these are going to represent. I also use them in the marking section at the back, depending on how well they've done with their assessments. I will blob depending on that as well. Let's move that to one side. Oh yeah, there's another page. I always like to colour this page in, just because, you know, it gives me 5 minutes. So I've done a silver lamp this year, pink vase, a concrete coloured vase, and yeah, I've got quite a few books I've read this year. These I haven't done anything to yet, obviously, and these as well. Proud Place, I've started to fill out mine this year. What I like this year is they've included something on the back of the tabbed pages. I really like that. I felt it was a bit of a wasted space. Birthdays, I probably won't fill that one in. Don't know. And then we're into the month pages. Now, with these, you get 2 sets and then a star. I don't know what I'm going to use the star for yet. I haven't decided. Oh, I'm being summoned. Stay tuned for part 3. So, I always decorate these pages a bit more than I do with my weekly pages. If I show you the previous ones. There we go. So although I don't put much in terms of what we're doing, because to be honest, February is quite a quiet month in terms of school stuff. I do like sticker it up and washi tape it and all of that kind of stuff. And then if I show you a weekly page, one that I've actually filled in, 'cause you never know, sometimes I can be a bit lazy with my pages. Sometimes, not always. I mean, there's a lazy page straight there. Lazy page. There we go. So this year I've been part-time, or at least I started out very part-time, and now I'm even less part-time than I was. So I started off doing 4 days over 3, and by November, or the end of November, no, I'm lying, by after Christmas I was 4 days over 5, and when I go back after half term I am 4 days over 5. So I literally don't work Tuesday mornings. But what I've been doing is I've been topping up with supply work to keep the money flowing in, as it were. And yeah, I made myself a lovely custom stamp over at PTS, Primary Teaching Services. Yeah, yeah. And so I always know what I'm doing and who I did it for and that kind of thing. But yeah, see, that's a really lazy page. Anyway, so I will be doing this month. I have decided that August, because that is when it's my birthday, and for the first time ever, school is not the day after my birthday. I say for the first time ever, the first time in a really long time. So I'm going to be turning this into Good Vibes as an homage to the planner that I didn't get to use. So I will be using these and these, all available at Positive Teacher Company, as well as, if I can find where I put them, there we go, the mini pieces of paper, and I actually got a few more, but not that design. I might use that for something else. And I'm sure I've got a sheet of stickers somewhere in here too, because right before Christmas, or right after Christmas, no, just before Christmas, I got I completed the bingo card of stickers. There we go. So, and I've got 2 sheets of those. So I'm going to pretty this up with the Good Vibes theme, because it's my birthday. Yay! Right, I will see you on the other side for this, because I really don't think you're going to want to watch. Oh, before I go, one thing that I will say is that I have to, another thing that I keep handy is my order of layout. Washi first, then stickers, then highlighters, then pen for the classes and pencil for the plans, because plans always change. Your classes always stay the same, but your plans always change. And mine tends to be this is where we got up to, or this is what we did, rather than this is what we will do, because our school plans are already done. Okay, so I will see you on the other side. Hi everyone. So the last time I left off, I was going to redo my spread for August in my new Positive Teacher Company planner, and this is the finished result. So as I said at the end of the last video, I wanted to use the Good Vibes paper that I had. This one's got a bit of a ring on it. I think it's from some washi, but I'm not entirely sure. But hey ho, I hardly look at this one anyway. I've used an Upsy-Daisy font stencil and some zebra mild liners to draw the summer holidays, and I just freestyled the sun. It's my birthday on that day, so I've included a sticker that I got from Planners in Crime. Unfortunately, Ashley's store's closed. This one was also, and these, excuse me, I've still got that cough. We are actually in Lyme Regis from, I don't know, Monday I think, in July, and this is just the tail end of the holiday. I've used some of the Positive Teacher Company stickers from the Teacher Planner stickers book to do these, and some of the old style stickers to add a bit of pizzazz, I guess, to them. These are some lovely stickers from Happy Cutie Studio, and this is not for me, obviously. I don't wear uniform, although I do tend to wear the same outfit, but various styles. Fat face Simone dresses, perfect. And then some washi by Nutmeg and Arlo, who designed this, and that's my finished spread. Obviously I may add to it. Oh yeah, I've got another washi sticker there, and I also used the August from, see, I should have, I've tidied up because my husband's been using the office. Oh, there's that cough again. It's from the volume 1 of the Planner Stickers book, to just cover that up and give it a bit of something extra. And yeah, there we have it. And now I'm being summoned again, so teacher mum life never done. Bye.